duck or get your top hit. Clean and crew, we pull out with the mop sticks. I can let my demons loose, we ride and don't get car sick. Really, I believed in you, it turned out that you not shit.
Let's just shoot this. Let's just shoot, because there's actually two. If you guys want to just shoot one real quick. This one's not long. It's a couple minutes. The actual video itself. Bless you. You alright?
Yes.
Alright. I'm not sure if you ever heard of this, but you probably did. But we're gonna dissect this. Right, yeah. For other people that are watching this, please excuse me. I do have car parts in the back. My Subaru needs its oil change and needs its brakes swapped out too. My Z also off. Alright, so we have DreamDoll speaks on BBLs going out of style. I went and got surgery, and now I want to transition back to my normal body. What do you think about that?
Natural bodies for the win.
Yes, yes,
Brr,
yes.
brr, 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 brr.
On the mic, oh.
Like, it really is sad. Because, like, okay, these girls, and I feel like it really all is just, it's insecurity and letting people get in your head, which is sad more than anything. And I really feel for girls.
Do you really think people nowadays? Do you really think it's people getting to your head as much?
Hell yes, hell yes. Because as a woman in general, your biggest asset is the way you look. So why the fuck would you not worry about that 24/7?
Very surprised you just admitted that.
I mean, is it not?
I always would say that, but I would not ever expect you to admit that.
I mean, it might not be your biggest asset, but
as far as like dating, it's.
I wouldn't say. Well, yeah. I would say asset in the sense that it's always going to be mentioned. It's always going to be noticed. It's always going to be commented on.
But that's
it's the main thing that people say. They're like, "Oh, you're pretty. Oh,
there's nothing.
Hey, beautiful.
There's nothing
Hi."
wrong with that.
Yeah, that's so
exactly. And there's nothing wrong with saying that a woman's maid agency is her beauty. That's true. There's nothing wrong with that. It's true. With guys, it's more so like how much money we make and like our status that defines us.
But with that, it's, you know, a heavy burden of looking the part.
Yeah,
which is constantly changing, unfortunately.
Which can get your foot in a lot of doors.
Yeah. But you also have to stick with the trend. And it's always not worth it because trends change, and that's the fucked up part about it.
Yes.
So you can try to chase the bag and change your body, but it was for a bag.
Yeah.
You know? Everybody's on Ozempic, and you're the silly bitch that looks big because your ass is fat.
Like, the girls that walk around, like, at my job with these crazy ass Squidward, Krabby Patty, in the leg ass, botched ass BBLs. I'm like, bro, like, I saw this one girl, dog, like, her waist was like as skinny as my hookah, like, but her thighs were so wide and so thick. Her butt looked so crazy, and not in a good way. It was in a very scary way, to the point that I'm like, yo, like, bro, are you okay? Like, her waist was literally like this, and then her ass and her hips were like this. Then her ass from the side, like, if this was her back, it like did like a full like 90 degree, and it looked like two aliens, two aliens, not one but two creatures in her ass.
I think the saddest part about this too is how young the girls are that get this stuff done.
Yeah, that too.
Cause like,
you didn't even give your body a chance. Like, goddamn, bro.
Your body hasn't even developed.
Like,
and like, especially if you want. Well, first of all, you're young, and you're still growing into your woman, whatever.
Like, have a kid first.
And then that's what I'm saying. If you want to have a kid too, that's a whole other change to your body.
Like, have a kid first, because there's a lot of times I can imagine that a girl can get, you know, have a kid and she might get her titties a little bigger, her thighs might get a little thicker,
they will.
butt might get, hips gonna get wider. You know what I'm saying? Like
that happens.
That happens. So it's like, experience that first, bro. At least. I mean, but then again, a lot of these girls, you know what it is. It's like this. I think girls just take it to a further extreme. It's the same concept as far as guys copying like Jordans and shit. Like, they want to have the latest and greatest. They want to have the flyest. They want to have the best. And I feel like the girls is the same thing, but it's not really so much focused on the actual tangible things. It's more so on the lifestyle. It's the lifestyle that they want to act like that they have. And one thing I found that's funny was this, and I saw this. Actually, I didn't screenshot this. I saw this on my Instagram. I thought this was hilarious. I saw this girl's post, right? I have no idea who this woman is, and she randomly popped up on my For You page. I thought this was funny because I thought that if I ever when I react to a video like this, or if this video was someone like you or my brother, that I was going to dissect this. I thought this was hilarious. This is a prime example of what I'm talking about when it comes to lifestyle, and it bites girls back in the ass every fucking time that they try to flex this. And little do they know, and see, this is the thing I find funny, is that it's funny, I swear to God that girls have absolutely no idea what guys want. Absolutely no fucking idea what guys generally want. But I don't blame them. And I don't blame them because niggas lie to them all the time because they're going to do that because they want to smash, number one. Number two, 9 times out of 10, it's not girls pursuing the men. It's men pursuing the girls. So because that is how it is, we have to study you guys. We have to know you guys if we want to get you guys. Since you guys are the ones that are getting got or getting cuffed.
For the prize. So yeah, I just need to worry
I'm not going to
about,
say that. But,
no, but like in the grand scheme of things, ideally y'all are the ones trying to get the prize, which is the woman. So we just need to worry about being the best
but
prize
no. What you're saying is in a dating realm, right? Which in a dating realm, I would. I'm
not saying that's how things are now.
That's give or take.
I'm just saying, like, back in the day, whatever, like, you know, men pursue the women, and the women just make sure you are get chosen.
Yeah, what I'm talking about though is like in a sexual, more like a primal dynamic. It's like with us, it's not us just bagging one girl. It's us bagging as many girls as possible. That's just in human nature, and it's not all men are evil thing. It's none of that. It's built in us, just like how it's built in you guys to not want all the men. You guys want the best man. You guys want one man, but you guys want the best man. That's why girls usually want a Superman ass nigga, because they know that man to them is the best man. That doesn't make you guys gold diggers. That doesn't make you guys monsters. That's natural for you guys to feel like that, and that's okay. Just like how it's okay for us to want multiple girls, because it's natural for us to do that, and that's okay. But again, if you ever get it, and this is for anyone watching this video, I know my videos have been getting more views, so I'm gonna say this too as well. Is that I lost my train of thought. All I'm saying is that there's nothing wrong with that, and it just comes down to this. If you're gonna date someone that is of this caliber, that's okay. But you need to know what that comes with. You want to date a guy that makes all this money in X, Y, and Z, and he's super lit. He's a rapper. He has 1 million followers on Instagram, gets 10 million views a song on YouTube. Yeah, you're gonna have all the security in the world financially, but it's like, bro, most likely that nigga's gonna be fucking other girls. If you want to date a girl that's a super baddie, she looks like, oh my god, she's like a porn star. Every time you walk in a store establishment with her, everyone stops and stares. And she's the type that she's, you know, video vixen, was in the Migos videos. You could have a girl like that. That's great. But just know what comes with it. You're gonna date a girl that is gonna be putting herself online sexually. Are you gonna be able to handle that? Are you gonna be able to handle guys on her dick? Are you gonna be able to handle guys that might want to fight you in front of your girl because you're dating your girl? Like, are you ready to handle shit like that? Are you ready to handle her being obsessed with Instagram? Are you ready for her to be obsessed with like luxury? Bless you. Obsessed with luxury. Like, if you can't handle that, bro, then don't date no girl like that. Are you ready to be paying for her nails almost every fucking week? Clothes, like all that shit, bro. If you're not ready to handle that shit, you have no business dating a girl like that. So, like, you can't sit here and want someone like that, but then complain when that type of person wants the type of shit that they like, that they're used to. Like, you can't be mad at that. So, my thing is this, is that I think because girls have absolutely no idea what guys want, they do shit like this. They get their titties done, their ass done, thinking that's going to bag the guy they want. It's going to get that guy's attention, but it's going to get their attention in general for the wrong attention. Because you're doing shit like this to your body, most likely you're going to be leading yourself. You're going to be leading yourself and who you are with your body. And whenever you do that, people are not going to look at you because they want to know who you are. They want to know what you look like under your clothes. That's what they want. So it's it's kind of like, for example, the same way that I see girls that get their body done like this and they dress like this online and they flaunt themselves online. It's just like niggas flexing a bunch of money and a bunch of bread and a bunch of cars. You're flexing your lifestyle. Like, bro, like, you cannot be upset. You're gonna have a lot of girls are gonna come for you. They're gonna want to fuck with you only for your money, because that's what you're leading with. You're acting like you're a bank, so I'm gonna assume you're a bank. Give me some money, nigga. Same thing with girls, bro. Like you dressing like a hoe, like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, like, I'm trying to fuck. Like, I'm not trying to get to know you. I just wanted to fuck. And you like, damn, you're just an asshole. What did you expect? Like, if you want a guy to get to know you for who you are, bro, stop posting that shit online, bro. Like, some of the most beautiful women in the world are, the only thing you can see is their face. You can't, their whole body is dressed up in religious clothing. And and some of them would be the most beautiful women in the world, and they don't have to show a skin follicle underneath their fucking neck. So it's like, bro, like, you don't have to do all that shit to be beautiful, bro. But you chose to do that because you think the guys want that, but guys want that to fuck, not to date. We don't view sex the same. And I think because girls don't grasp that concept, they end up shooting themselves in the foot because they think that we think sex the same way like them. Y'all fuck, y'all think love, falling in love, feelings, this. We fuck, it's like, oh, that was good. Now I want to go home and eat some cereal. It's like, bro, they're not the same, bro. So just because niggas are they want to fuck with you, want to fuck you, that doesn't mean that we want to date you. So you getting your body done like that actually made you finding a man that really wants you even harder. But a lot of girls they don't look at it through that lens. And that's the sad part. So now you have all these girls that get their bodies done, get their ass and titties done. They fucking all these niggas, but they not bagging any of them. And now they're like, damn, what the fuck? These niggas just want to fuck me because my ass is fat. Duh. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, but if you didn't get that shit, you had a regular body, you were still who you were, but you weren't as sexual online, bro, the chance of you finding a nigga that really wants you would multiply like times 100. But people like the attention. Like, you know, they like the likes, they like the comments, they love the engagement, guys and girls. A nigga will be on top of his car and do the money sign. He don't like getting all those likes and comments and heart eyes under his pictures on Instagram from girls and shit, because he likes the attention. Who doesn't like the attention? But that's the thing. That's the trade-off. Is that you can do stuff like that. You gonna get hell of attention, but half of it's gonna be bad.
Not all attention is good.
Exactly. And I learned that with my cars very quickly. Not all attention is good.
And I'm like, want to transition back to my natural body. Like,
Oh, what now?
yeah,
Do you feel like it's going out of fashion?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So how will you go back then?
Well, I did a butt reduction.
Oh,
So
how'd you do that? What,
lipo, just lipo in your butt.
what, they just take it all out?
They just lipo it.
Oh,
But it's a process. It's levels. I feel like natural bodies are more in more slim thick. I feel like that is like what's in right now.
But
then, so
and
naturally,
her saying like that's what's in, that's what's out. Like, girl, what the fuck? You still chasing trends? You're gonna still not gonna be happy.
It's funny because the thing is that it seems like she's not even doing it for her. She's talking about how people got a BBL because it's a trend. And she thinks that the trend now is going back to is having a natural body. Now she wants to go back to her natural body. It's funny because she's contradicting herself because she's still following a trend. She's following the trend of a natural body and not because she really enjoys her natural body. It's like, yeah, you're still in the rat race, bro. Like, the fuck?
but then, so naturally, are you you're slim,
Yeah.
thick, right?
But
But
Nasata, no ass at all.
that's me. That
That
is me. That I was gonna say that was me.
I wish I could have like my A cups back, like so bad. I went and got surgery, and I'm like want to transition back to my natural body. Like,
Oh, what now?
yeah,
Do you feel like it's going out of fashion?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
So how will you go back then?
Well, I did a butt reduction.
Oh,
So
how'd you do that? What,
lipo, just lipo in your butt.
what, they just take it all out?
They just lipo it. It just
But why though?
cause I miss little boobs. It be hurting your back and stuff, but also it's just like nothing fits.
Oh,
Like all my
okay.
stuff has to be custom tailored. Any jean got to be
right.
taken in. It's a lot of maintenance. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired, and I'm tired of seeing it. If I would have knew what I knew now, I would have never done it. It's just
But why though?
cause I miss little boobs.
And I wonder how many girls now regret. Sometimes, like, man, like, I really think to myself, like, after you sit, like, the same dudes that boast online with them having money, cars, having this type of lifestyle, it's like when you go home and the sound is quiet, the room is dark, the feeling is cold, you're by yourself, you're all alone. You go to the bathroom, barefoot, cold, slabs in the ground, obviously, just kind of just spitting the spinning image of the atmosphere. You're by yourself and you look in the mirror and you really get to experience your vulnerable self and who you really are as a person, right? The real you without the mask. I think of that as like the same way like when a girl that's on OnlyFans just got done stripping and finally goes home after a long day of being a whore. Once when you're online, you're on Instagram, you're like, yeah, slut walk this and yeah, like pro horrorship and all this other shit. Like when you sign off your Instagram account, you go into the mirror, you look at yourself, do you really feel like that? Or is it all a cope? Because honestly, I think all these people, or 90% of these people that be, doing what they do, but in the extremes, like niggas that want to flex their whole lifestyle online, but really they're insecure as fuck with themselves. That's why they flex like that. And girls that, that do all that slut shit and they fucking, get BBLs and all shit like that, like, it's really a cry for help because really, like, they're insecure themselves and they need to talk to somebody. Like, I think most people that do this shit, they're hurt people that probably have some kind of, like, mental health issue. Because it's like, bro, especially when it comes to you going to the extreme, you're so insecure that you went to the extreme of having a surgery where you're taking fat through a needle out of your stomach and injecting it in your ass. Like, you're that insecure, bro, that you're gonna risk your life?
No, yeah.
That could be some kind of, like, mental...
Such a new surgery.
Yeah, bro. Like, it wasn't until the last, like, 10 years that this shit started being a thing, bro. Like, what the fuck? So, like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, at first I remember it was implants. Not too long ago. Like,
People be getting like silicone shots
Yeah.
and shit.
That was like, yeah, that was just 20 years ago. And now, in the last decade, we had BBLs. So it's like fat transfers. And then again, when y'all get old and y'all get saggy, like, how are these bodies gonna look?
But really, you gotta keep that shit up.
Like, yo, like, we gonna be grandparents, pierced as fuck, tatted as shit. And BBLs and fucking fake titties and fucking fish lips. Man, like, just think about that. How we're gonna look once we all get older. Like, some of us gonna look badass, but then other of us are gonna look like laughing stocks. Like, those 2 pictures I sent you, those 2 girls, like, bro, how are they gonna look, bro? Like, 40 years from now, it's gonna be like, yikes. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a crazy world we live in.
Even you, it turned out that you not shit. Moving on, that's easy too. Quit acting like I'm not rich. Fuck these IG hoes, I'd rather have a block bitch. She been playing on my heartstrings like a guitar pick. I know what broken hearts mean.